Today, I'm going to give you guys my top 10 favorite units to use in Dragon Ball Legends as of right now. Please keep in mind this list is not all time, it is just the units I've been enjoying recently as I've been playing the game. I also want to take a second to say, it's my birthday, well not today, because technically this video is coming out like 4 days after my birthday. My actual birthday was on March 16th, and this video is coming out a little bit later, but I'm recording this on my birthday, so that's pretty cool, and you know, I just wanted to say that because I don't know, I just felt like it, and yeah, just want you guys to know. That aside, let's go jump right. Actually, no, before we jump in, I do want to give some honorable mentions to units that will not make the top 10 list, but I do also enjoy using. For one, we've got Goku and Bardock. I love using them. They're pretty fun. I use them in a lot of teams actually because of their versatility. After Goku and Bardock, we've got the Uni Bros, who are also really fun. I love comboing with them. Their first press of the green card is the best green card in the game, and it just feels so satisfying to use, and I love it. After them, we've got Perfect Form Cell. I really like how I can throw him in the leader slot of a lot of teams, and he just does work. Also, I just like blowing people up. It's just funny. And then after that, we've got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. His Zenkai has made him viable. I like using him. The only reason why I don't really use him that much is because his Zenkai, honestly, at least in my opinion, was not that good, but he's still very fun, and now that he got a Zenkai, he's relevant again, meaning I can use him more often, which is cool. Now let's jump into the top 10 list, and at number 10, we've got Legends Limited Super Saiyan Goku. I love using this guy. Even though he isn't that good in today's standards, he kind of fell off pretty fast. He can still do a lot of work, but he has fallen off, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean he's not fun, and he is still usable, and so I do use him from time to time, and whenever I can put him on a team, I do. I love how much this guy can combo. He feels so fun to use, and I don't know why, but filling up your gauge, then throwing units out with a green card, it is just a great feeling, and I really wish that this guy was better than he was at the time, because he was a monthly LF, which is no surprise that he wasn't that good. Or, I mean, he was good on release, he just fell off really fast. That's what I'm saying, and I wish he didn't fall off so fast, but he's still good, and I love him. Coming in at number 9, a unit that I only got after Legends Festival that I've been loving to... that didn't make a lot of sense. That I love to use, sorry, is Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo is super fun. I'm glad he got his plat because his plat makes him actually really good. I've used him so much since I've got him. He is probably one of my favorite units to use just because of the fact that his revive, his gauge feels so nice, and his blue card, as long as you get the pre-revival green card off, his blue card post revive is so satisfying to land. I love using this guy, and when you land his counter, there are times where this guy just hits like a truck. I don't know why, but I just love using him. He is just so fun, and I'm happy that I didn't get him on release, unfortunately. I dumped a lot of Chrono Crystals into the Gammas over him, but I'm glad that I finally got him. He's fun. Coming in at number 8 is Ultra UI Goku, and the reason why I don't actually have him higher up is because a lot of the time he feels pretty one-sided in the sense where it's like all I really do with him is I just combo, prevent a switch, ult. Like there's not a lot of crazy versatility this guy has. Actually, no, sorry, let me rephrase. Offensively, he is known because he prevents that switch. That's what makes him so good. But I actually enjoy using him because of his green card and his gauge. I love popping the green cards with him. I love that he can refresh his gauge pretty easily. You can refresh it every time you use an ult. You refresh it when you pop your main. I love that he has sustainability in terms of his dodge, which is why he is so fun for me to use. I'm glad they gave that to him. I mean, he really is fun. If he wasn't so dry in terms of just I may prevent your switch and one-shot you, then I probably would like him a lot more. I mean, not that that's not fun. I just like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but that's where he lies. Coming in at number 7, and the reason why Ultra Gohan is not higher up on this list is because he is still very new, and well, I messed up the grammar of that sentence, but it doesn't matter. I would have this guy higher up, but he is still new to the game, and I don't know how I fully feel about him yet, but him having a blue card counter makes me love him so much. As you guys know, I'm a big counter guy. I love using counter units, and this guy, his blue card feels so nice to use on top of his counter gauge that he has, that you can combo with a blue and ult, and then he's got an AoE green card. Like this guy, I mean, he's just annoying to use, but that's what makes him so fun. He has so much that he can do, which is why I love him so much, and I honestly will not, it will not surprise me if I do this again in 3 or 4 months, and he's at number 2 or number 1, because this guy is so fun. I just want to give it more time before I put him higher up. That way I can see how he is after he's probably fallen off a bit. Another unit that I only got after Legends Festival, we have Revival UI Goku, and I really like this guy. He is super fun. For one, it is one of the only modern Super Saiyan Blue Gokus, like just standalones that we have. I mean, I guess he's not really standalone because he revives, but that side of him is very fun. And then when he revives in the, not Ultra UI, when he revives into UI, you can refresh his gauge with a green card. You can refresh it with a main. He also has a very, very satisfying blue card to land. Like when you land his blue card on a type neutral or type advantage situation, oh my gosh, it hits so hard, and I love him. He is so fun, and I'm pretty sure he's one of the most used units in today's game, which is awesome. I mean, it makes sense. He's Ultra Instinct Goku. He revives. Like this guy is so cool. Just the fact that he revives into Ultra Instinct is the coolest part about this unit. I mean, he's awesome. At number 5, I've got Ultra Vegito Blue, and in the past, I would have put this guy higher up, but the reason why I have him at number 5 is because, for one, he started to fall off a greater bit than he was before, but two, I am starting to hit that point where I've started to kind of dry out of using him, where he's still fun. I love him. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love using him, but compared to some other units that are out now, he is not as fun as he was for me because there's people that do more than he does, but this guy is still awesome. I love Gogeta, which is partially why he's up here. If you take his kit and copy and paste it onto a Gohan, I don't love him as much as he does. I just love him because he's Gogeta. I mean, also because his animations, you know, it's just Gogeta. The Gogeta aspect of this character is why I like him so much. He is fun. I love him, but unfortunately, he's not as fun for me as he used to be, but still love him. At number 4, I've got Gamma 1 and 2, and I love the Gammas. I've said this so many times. They're the most balanced unit in the game because they do a little bit of everything, but not too much of anything, which is why I love them so much. They tag switch, they go type neutral, they get cover null, they get blue cards, they get green, like, well, actually, they don't get green cards, but they're just so fun, and their core breaker as well is just awesome. This, you know, I mean, they get the Vanish back too. Like, I could go on, like, they do so freaking much, and that's why I like them. They do a lot of things, making it so that when you use the unit, it's not like, for example, Ultra UI Goku, where they're just one mechanic that makes them so strong. The Gammas have a lot of things that make them a really strong unit, and then if you land their core breaker, you're one-shotting a team, and that's why the Gammas, to me, are one of my favorite units in the entire game, and I hope it stays that way, because unless there's a unit that outmatches them doing a little bit of everything, I don't know if I can ever not love them anymore. At number 3, breaking into the top 3, we've got Revival Pikkon that goes into Gogeta. And again, it being Gogeta is a pretty big factor for why I like this unit so much. But I also really like the Gogeta side of this unit because, for one, his strike animation, even though it's really goofy, it feels very, very satisfying to land. And when you use the first screen card on this guy, he cancels all of his attribute downgrades in normal conditions. He gets cover null for, I think it's like 30 counts. And like his green card is so strong. It just feels so nice to land, especially when your gauge is full. There are times where this guy just feels awesome. Now, I will say their blue card feels a little bit clunky to me, but using strikes on this character, I don't know why. It's just the strikes on Gogeta are like, they make my brain like go brrr, like they release a lot of dopamine. I love using them. Pikkon himself is also still very cool, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest, if you remove the Gogeta part of this, or just change it, like maybe it's like a Goku, I do not like this unit nearly as much. It's just the Gogeta side that makes this unit so awesome. Also, the fact that Pikkon revives into Gogeta. It's like Revival UI. It's the revive part that makes me love him so much. At number 2, I have Transforming Beast Gohan from the Legends Festival. This guy, I'm honestly surprised I didn't put him at number 1, but there is just one other unit that I like a little bit more than him. But Transforming Beast Gohan, I mean, for one, it's a Transforming Beast Gohan, and two, his green cards, his blue cards, his transformation, what am I saying? His transformation animation, gosh, tongue twister, is awesome. I mean, this guy's animations, this whole unit, Legends nailed. Like, this is probably one of my favorite units of all time. I'm not even kidding. If I'm in all-time list, he'd probably be in the top 3. This guy is so awesome. His animations are awesome. I mean, his kit, he's also very strong, not to mention, but he's just so fun to use. I mean, he heals on green card. He gets his Vanish back multiple times, which I love units that do that. And this guy, like, he also supports your team. I mean, I don't even know, like, I don't know what to tell you guys. This guy is just so awesome, and I'm so happy that they threw us with a curveball during Legends Festival, because originally they let us in with the Unibros, and then they switched over and revealed a Beast Gohan after. It was a fake out is what it was, and I was like, oh my gosh. When I pulled this guy, I pulled him twice, which was awesome. This guy's awesome. At number 1, I've got Ultra Vegito Blue, and right off the bat, I'm gonna just say it's because of his green card. His green card counter is awesome. He also has a lot of animations. I mean, he has 2 counter animations. He has a cover change animation. He has a blue card animation. He has an ultimate animation. I mean, this guy is awesome. Like, Ultra Vegeta, I mean, his green card just makes him so fun for me to use because it counters so much, which also makes him very annoying, but that's why I like him. He has a lot of animations. He's not as versatile as some of the units on this list, but ever since oh my gosh, if I could speak English, ever since his release, I have loved using him, and it was only a matter of time before I put him over Ultra Vegito Blue. I mean, Ultra Vegito Blue is just so awesome. His green card, again, it's just so satisfying to land, and I love his unique gauge as well. Every 5 cards, you'll heal yourself, you'll pick up a strike arts. He also has the toxic extra Dragon Ball after you rush ability. I don't know why they gave that to him, but they did. I mean, Ultra Vegito Blue, I love you. I'm glad that I pulled you. I would be very sad if I didn't, because I never summoned for Ultras on my reruns. So this guy has been awesome. He's probably been my favorite unit to use over the last year. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. That being said, that is my top 10 list for the units that I have been loving to use recently, not all time. Let me just specify that again. Hope you enjoyed my list. Also, this list is not objective or subjective. It is purely opinionated. Okay, so do not think that like my opinion is right or wrong. There is no right or wrong opinion. Everyone's tastes are different. So I just don't insult me. Okay, I don't want angry people in my comments. Jeez, I really suck at speaking English. Goodbye.